Yeah, Gary, how you doing? How are you doing? How are you? How are you? I'm doing good. It's Thursday. I wasn't gonna stream, but then because I was gonna watch some learning videos for the iRacing, and then I was like, hey, I should be practicing what they're telling me. And now we're here. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna practice what the videos are telling us what to do. And hopefully it works out. I gotta figure out what it means to get loose, get jiggy. Jesus, my tits are out and everything. Friggin' hussy. I didn't realize that. My bad. Man, I can't really do stuff with gloves on. Okay, we're also in the Apex Chasers Discord. We're also in the Apex Chasers Discord, ain't that right, Ricky? Alright, he's in the bathroom. Yeah, Vesta Ken, Gary. Let's start, crew chief.
Radio check.
You watching some NASCAR?
Yes. I'll ask you first before I continue watching videos. What does it mean to get loose?
Lose your rear end a little bit.
Okay, loose is fast. That's what this guy was talking about. Where is it?
Countless times have been asked, how is it even possible to go? Hey guys.
There's like a limit to the grip that tires have.
So
That can change with like downforce.
Mm-hmm.
But there's not a lot of downforce with NASCAR cars, so it's mostly like they call it like mechanical grip. And when you're loose, you're running, because you have like a limit on the mechanical grip of your tires. Running loose means you're like running on the edge of that limit.
Okay.
So that means you have like less available grip.
Yeah.
So there's like a speed that you can go where your tires, like, you can turn and your tires will hold on. There's a point where you go fast enough and like you go on the bank and you'll exceed the limit, but the tires will allow you to turn or something. And then that can change based on like aerodynamics or something. But in terms of NASCAR, it usually means I think that the car has a lot of like torque or something.
Because this dude was talking about using your brakes and stuff. He went through these in those videos that I sent you. I'm only on the first one at the end.
Oh, I didn't see the videos.
I know. I just sent them to you as reference for our journey through it, so you can have them too. But yeah, he said a bunch of stuff that was making sense. Drive closer to the wall, and then in the corners, like once you've made your initial movements for the corner, you shouldn't be moving your steering wheel again. It makes sense in the video how he's talking about it. I'm horrible at it because I only heard it once.
Yeah, I like tried to do that. That's when, remember last night they were talking about like pointing the car?
Yeah.
That's sort of the idea. It's like you turn, get the car pointed, and then you're just like on the throttle.
Well, he was saying like the car, depending on if you're driving correctly, the car should just be driving sort of on its own and like going with the motion of the track specific and shit like that. But like Yeah, you can go
There's,
with
like,
the banks and it
limit
pulls
to
you out
that.
and pulls you in and shit. And that's how you're gonna save on your tires.
So that's where the gameplay comes into it in terms of like a course like Charlotte or a lot of other courses, where we're going fast enough that we're like exceeding the limit, or we're using like the grip on the tires.
Yeah.
So you can't only use the camber on the turn, you have to turn your wheel in. And you can feel that if you go into the settings and turn off your force feedback. So there's like no inputs in the wheel, you only feel like the camber on the track or something.
Yeah.
And you can feel like how much the camber will affect the car. But there's a point where when you're going fast enough, like the camber won't carry your car, you have to add steering inputs. So then the game is like, how much steering input do you add and how fast you go without like using up your tires or something.
Put a lot of that tire heat
So
wear on
yeah,
the
I'm
right
not
where
sure.
that would otherwise go to the right
Like,
front. By
I don't
refusing
know how to
drive a
save my
car
tires
loose, which
that
a lot
great.
of beginners
I should
and
watch some more
intermediates
videos
do,
on
they
that.
prefer the safe
That's
feeling of keeping
the
the
next
car
one.
neutral or trying to correct instantly any loose condition that they feel in the corner. This has a very low speed ceiling, and you'll probably end up wearing just as much right front tire
I was looking
everybody
at
else. So the only thing I
like
can recommend for
averages. If you
people that
look
have a really
at
hard time driving a loose race car is
the
just
results.
practice it more. Get out on the track and practice driving that car
So you
loose.
can go to the
When you start
series
to
for
feel the
like
kick out
ARCA,
just
you
a
can
little
look at the
bit, just
results,
roll with it.
and if you
Don't
look at
correct it or anything. See
top
how long you
split,
can keep that loose
so
condition without
that's
turning
like
it into a
the
full-on slide.
strongest
This is
racers
one of the more difficult parts and
in the
technical
field or
parts of
something.
oval racing, but this is the step that is
They
necessary
all
to take to
said
get to
their
a higher
average
level.
time is
Track
about
temperature's
Thank you all for
decreasing.
watching.
It's
Leave a
now
like on this video.
38 Celsius.
30.7. So almost 31 seconds.
Alright, what was this
So
one?
if you're gonna run 30.7, like, do you try, like, are your tires gonna get used up anyways? Do you have to run fast when you're able to run fast? Or like, can you save it and just run steady the whole time? Not really sure. It might be like detrimental that you run fast while you're able to run fast, like a little bit. So there's like an opportunity in the first like 10 or 15 laps that you could set like under a 30-second lap on Charlotte, but then after 15 laps, I don't think like your tires have that. So how much did you like, are you able to make up the difference later on?
No, that's a very good thing to think about.
And save tires at the same time. Well, I'm going to give you the secret right. Countless times have been asked, how is it even possible to go fast and save tires at the same time? Well, I'm going to give you the secret right off the bat, just to prove that the understanding is more important than the secret itself. Simply put, the less you use your steering wheel in a given corner, the more tire you will save.
Use your wheel, the more you
Most
save.
of the tire saving tips I see include a combination of driving the car easier into the corner, waiting longer on the throttle, and being easier back onto the throttle.
in the center, hey?
And these are all great, they all work.
Oh yeah,
but
a lot
at
of
the
rolling
same
off
time,
the
they're
gas.
slow. More specifically, they can lead to slow habits. There's more you can do.
Yeah, so I think
To
maybe in
fully
ovals I'm
understand the
being too
extent of
abrupt
how we
with
can push
my
for speed
gas
while
pedal.
minimizing the
Like,
effect
same
on
here.
the
I'm
tires.
it's an
Yeah.
on-off
You're
switch.
gonna have to dive into
Yeah.
the physics.
He was saying
This
shit
may get a
about
little
that. He's like,
dense,
yeah, you
but
gotta
I will do
roll
my
off
best
of
to
it,
simplify
go
it,
half
and I
throttle and
promise that
shit.
this will help us understand the tips I give later in this video. And to any physics nerds
Oh,
out there, I
DJ
know
VJ.
this is
I
not a
think
full
I was
explanation,
watching.
but I believe this visualization
I
will
watched like
almost
half
get you
of
all
this
the way
video the other night.
So first off, tire heat and tire wear do not arise from nothing, especially in a physically modeled tire like an iRacing. They are the effects of forces between the track and
Yeah,
the
he
tire.
said some good
These arrows
videos.
will help visualize the forces put on the tire and thus where the tire wear comes from.
Yeah.
I'm not going to cover the
Yeah.
normal force.
This
per
is
up
about
arrow
a little bit
because
after
that
this.
would basically
I
just be an
lost. He lost me, and I
explanation
was
of
just
why
like,
the right side's
No.
wear
I don't
more
want
than
to
the left
listen to this
side's,
right
which
now.
doesn't matter
I'll
too
listen
much
to
for
it
our
later.
purposes. So let's take a look at the other forces one at a time and see how they affect our race tire, starting with the simplest one. The longitudinal force follows the direction that the tire is pointed. For our purposes, this is only applicable on the rear tire.
Yeah, okay. Which rear tire? Oh, I paused it. I was like, well, continue. What the fuck?
Because the front tires do not have
These
any
laps
drive
are a
in
little
both
bit faster
cars.
today. The top
tire's ability
split
to roll
is doing
minimizes
like
the effect of longitudinal
30.4
forces on
average
fully
laps.
engaged tires. There still are forces that do cause heat and wear, mainly during a car's acceleration. For our purposes, this is only applicable on the rear tires because the front tires do not have any drive in oval cars. The tire's ability
This
to
guy
roll
has,
minimizes
like,
the effect of longitudinal forces on fully engaged tires. There
6
still are
laps,
forces
under
that do
30
cause
seconds.
heat and wear, mainly during a car's
I only get,
acceleration,
like,
but
2
there's not
in
much we can do about
when
that
tires
besides
are
going
dead.
really slow.
Yeah.
Think about how much tires wear at
He's
Talladega,
able
and that's
to
more or less the effect of the longitudinal forces on the tire. But all of
keep
this
it within a
assumes
second
that the
during the
tires are
race.
fully engaged with the track, and we know that's not always the case. At tracks that naturally get loose and wear the rear tires more than the front tires,
His,
the
like,
most
best and his
important thing to
worst.
keep in
My difference is probably almost like 3 seconds.
mind is to keep your rear
So like a
tires from sliding.
29.
This
And
almost
then at the
entirely
end of the race,
depends
I'll
on
be
one of
setting
three
like
things.
almost
The
32.
first is simple enough, just making sure that you don't slide your tires under braking. Second,
Don't slide
stomping
tires
too hard on
under
the
braking.
throttle mid-corner can easily disengage the rear tire on a loose setup. And finally, having to add extra steering inputs on the exit of a corner can also disengage the rears. This is generally called a tight to loose condition where you need to turn the wheel extra just to keep it from hitting the wall and then suddenly it snaps on you. That can also add
I know
both
that.
lateral
I know
and
that.
longitudinal wear on the tires.
Yeah.
One slide can introduce extra forces in both the longitudinal and lateral direction, which would not be there otherwise.
Yeah.
And in turn, this will add extra heat and wear that you are not used to, which will not only put you at a disadvantage, but it will make the subsequent corners even harder to approach. So how do you go fast and save tires at the same time in this scenario? You
Don't race,
basically
turn
need
off the
to
big
run
C.
the entire corner as close to the slip angle as possible without going over.
The fuck did you
So
say right
how do you
there?
go fast and save tires at the same time in this scenario? You basically need to run the entire corner as close to the slip angle as possible without going over.
Okay.
So while I think this is the easiest force to understand, it's arguably the hardest to execute. So let's move on to a force that's less intuitive, but has some easier to execute game plans.
Yeah, but what's the slip
Lateral
angle?
forces shear across a tire, so
That's
it would go from the
interesting
right to the
that he
left side or
says
the
to
left
use
to the right side. This force is
max brake bias.
lateral forces shear across a tire, so
Yeah,
it would
yeah.
go from the right to the left side or the left to the right side. This force is the most intuitively felt when the car is fighting wanting to slide up the track and into the wall.
Yeah.
This is called centrifugal force, and both the front and rear tires oppose this with lateral force on the rubber.
Which
So
tires?
why is it on a
Front
tight
and-
setup that the right force on the rubber? So why is it on a tight setup that the right fronts wear more than the right rears? Well, it's because the front tires turn.
Yeah.
Fully engaged rear tires are always aligned with the car's motion as long as the car is going straight.
No,
While
I always
the
thought
front
about
tires
this. I was
are
thinking
never
about it last
aligned
night.
with the car's motion while in a corner. This introduces
dude,
extra
you're
lateral forces
more.
onto the front tire because the direction of motion is not the same that the direction of the tires are pointed on the fronts. Instead of the tire rolling in the direction of motion, some of that is now turned into resistance on the rubber. The more the tire is angled, the more resistance there will be on the rubber. So turning the car with the steering wheel will always put lateral forces on the right front tire. Notice how I specified with the steering wheel. We can actually negate some of these lateral forces on the right front tire by getting rotation through other means. The
And this is
first
when he
way
talks
is
about
by
the brake,
using your brake. If you've watched any of my ARCA guys, you'll notice that I have
iRacing Arca steering.
Yeah, so Charlotte, you should probably be braking a little bit.
Arca, iRacing Arca Chicago Quad Racing Guide steering 101. Steering offset minus weird. Brake bias. This shit's fucked up. Changing all your shit. But I
Yeah.
guess have a booklet, man. Oh,
Good.
I can have a racing booklet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Written things down before.
I don't need to write it down. I can fucking put it on the computer, dumbass.
You have a note on the.
All right. That's, I guess, this thing to care about. No, yeah. So we want to care, so fucking care, bud. Nice. Okay.
Have my brake bias
So he's got an ARCA guide. Sick.
as low as it can go for all 1.5 tracks. This is because having a lot of rear brake in the car allows for a rotation that puts all those lateral forces on the rear tire while under braking, at anywhere between 5 and 25% braking depending on the track. At tracks that naturally wear right front tire, this is incredible, and this is only limited to how low you can go on the brake bias without slipping the right rear. I believe I use a brake drag at every single 1.5 track in ARCA, even though it's possible to not use brake at any of them. Let me show you an example of ARCA Texas turns 1 and 2 of how using the brake allows me to use less steering wheel and get on the throttle earlier in the corner. Alright, coming up to our first 1 and 2 here, I'm going to try to do this without any brake. So I'm going to get off the throttle smoothly and kind of wait on it, auto wheel turn, and then get back on. And then for the next one, I'm going to use some brake to get rotation in the corner. I took 2 screenshots of the farthest left that the wheel went for each attempt. Notice 2 things. When looking at the orange piece of tape on the wheel, we turned to the left more on the attempt without braking than with braking. But not only that, it happened later in the corner, you can tell by the billboards, so we had a lot of wheel for longer, as opposed to our max amount of wheel came earlier in the corner with the attempt with braking. So not only did we run 1/10 of a second faster while using Alright, coming up to our first 1 and 2 here, I'm going to try to do this without any brake. So I'm going to get off the throttle smoothly and kind of
Totally
wait
off the
on
throttle.
it, auto wheel turn, and then get back
135.
on.
Or some shit. 62 maybe. I don't know what
And then
that
for the
says.
next one, I'm going to use some brake to get rotation in the corner.
Oh, a little bit. No, tip it out. Just a little. Okay, nice. Nice.
I took 2 screenshots of
Alright,
the
I was
farthest
already
left
sort
that
of
the wheel
doing that.
went for each attempt. Notice 2 things. When looking on the attempt without braking than with braking, as opposed to our max amount of wheel came earlier in the corner with the attempt
Interesting,
with
yeah.
braking. So not only did we run 1/10 of a second faster while using braking, we used less amounts of wheel and for less amounts of time, which all adds up in terms of tire saving. The second way of negating lateral forces is by using the banking and gravity to our advantage. One of the most common mistakes I see from people is not starting their turn into the corner early enough. Corner entry is a vital moment for tire saving as it sets the tone for the amount of steering input that you will need for the rest of the corner. Remember, more steering input equals more right front tire wear. By using gravity from the very start of the corner, you going from a high to low motion, you can minimize the amount of lateral force you will need to rotate. Combine this with your brake, and all the early rotation allows
track
you to
temperature's
get back on the
decreasing.
throttle
It's
at
now
either a
36
partial or a full
Celsius.
capacity depending on the track. Notice this is not always the case. As we saw in Texas, I didn't go all the way top to bottom, but I still used the
Yeah, that's
banking to my
interesting, dude.
advantage. Building
So
on
he
that,
says
another
at
way
one
to
point
minimize
to
lateral
turn
forces is
when
to
the car
use
is
the
at
best
its
line.
lowest.
Easier said than done, right? You will need for the rest of the corner. You going from a
Double
high
check.
to low motion, you can minimize your advantage. One of the most common mistakes I see from
when you
people
turn
is
the
not
racing
starting their
line
turn
on-
into the corner early.
Yeah.
Or Charlotte, because you were doing that the other night. I was watching you. It says to like lift, and in the center
Yeah, there's a
portion
little.
of the tells you to brake.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's when the car is moving at its slowest or whatever.
Well, that's that rotation
line
that he's
is,
talking about. It's
really good
hashtag
for
getting it
those.
loose.
Yeah,
Because you're not wanting to turn with your steering wheel and getting it loose, and then hitting the brake is going to kick out your back end a little bit to turn you out, and then you
I
haven't
wonder how
actually
much you
turned
have
your
to
wheel.
touch the brakes.
Yeah, and that's then going to help with that shit that he talked about your wheels turning, about if you're like that, it's going to use that more. So, no, yeah.
More steering input equals more right front tire wear. By using gravity from the very start of the corner, you going from a high to low motion, you can minimize the amount of lateral force you will need to rotate. Combine this with your brake, and all the early rotation allows you to get back on the throttle in either a partial or a full capacity depending on the track. Notice this is not always the case. As we saw in Texas, I didn't go all the way top to bottom, but I still used the banking to my advantage. Building on that, another way to minimize lateral forces is to use the best line. Easier said than done, right? Well, and the way to approach that, I always tell my students, make sure that your car agrees with what you want it to do. The middle and exit of a corner should always feel easy if the car is naturally tight or neutral. If it's loose, it can be a bit of a rodeo, but that defaults back to the longitudinal force section. My number one tip for saving tires on the middle and exit of a corner is to not go full throttle until you are ready to turn your steering wheel back to center. Partial throttle in the center of the corner, sometimes even up to 80%, can help keep the car's momentum up, while not requiring any extra steering input to keep it on its line. Your wheels should also be done turning to the left once you hit the apex. If you find yourself having to crank the wheel after you've reached the apex, you are using the right front tire in a way where you otherwise wouldn't need to if you had a more optimized line. This better line is really track specific. The issue could be overdriving entry, not using enough brake, using too much of an arc, using not enough of an arc. There really isn't one right answer that fits every single
Throttle
track.
stopping.
But in short, being fast while saving tires is being able to compromise a fast line and a line that does not require as much steering throughout the corner. The best barely need to compromise any speed to get this effect. The last tip I have is more specific to shorter tracks, maybe a mile or less, because they have a higher speed difference. And that tip is to turn the car when it is going its slowest.
Yeah.
If you're able to do the majority
car
of your
at the
steering while
slowest.
the car is already at a relatively slow pace,
Those are your
this
For
will
small
reduce
tracks.
the amount of centrifugal force that is pushing on your car at that moment when you are trying to get the turn. The last time I remember this being applicable is at IRP, where you have this really weird diamond line that goes all the way up and down the track, because you're basically just trying to get the car to turn at its slowest point, and that helps you keep a lot of the right front on the car. The reason this doesn't work at larger tracks is because the amount of centrifugal force that the car feels at the beginning of the corner and the center of the corner is really not that much different, so it's not worth ignoring some other techniques. With these building blocks, some other ideas start fitting into place. Loose race cars are both fast and have the highest potential to save tires because of their ability to more easily control which tire experiences the lateral force. Also, if you've ever heard me say something like drive the car off the right rear, this idea shifts the lateral force where it would otherwise be on the right front and puts it on the right rear instead by doing something funky. Maybe adding extra wheel input in the short term so that you can get the car loose, or doing a early throttle to get the right rear disengaged on purpose. But that's my favorite part about tire saving. There's no one right answer, there's just goals. It's an art form. Please leave a comment if you have any
Well, that was interesting stuff. Okie dokie. That was why.
Where I try to explain some tips and tricks for ovals to help you guys get faster in as short a time as possible. Feel free to suggest some other topics that you want to see me cover below, and make sure to like this video and subscribe to help me out. The first topic we're going to be covering is brake bias, and this is the only adjustment that you can make in fixed series that has an objective, correct answer. You can say that steering ratio, it's sometimes better to go one way or another, but at the end of the day, both steering offset and steering ratio are down to feel and comfortability, whereas brake bias, you're actually affecting the handling of your car because of the changes that you're making. So the first question we have to ask ourselves seems really stupid at first. What are the brakes for? It turns out there are two main things that brakes are good for in oval cars. Number one, obviously, is to slow down. But number two, and sometimes the more important one, is to help turn the car. This is achieved by adding rear brake to the car, or in other words, lowering the brake bias percentage. So that's great. We just put the lowest amount of brake bias possible into the car, and we're good to go, right? Well, it's not always that simple. Take a look at this poorly photoshopped infographic that I whipped up for this. If you look on the far right, you can see that if you have too high of a brake bias, your car will not get any help turning going into the corner. This means that that turn that you could get with your brake, you're instead getting with your wheel. And that actually puts extra wear on your right front,
It's now
along with
38
most likely
Celsius.
just being slower. Take a look at the far left. What's going on here? The car seems to be rotating, but all the tires are lit up and the car is still moving straight ahead. Well, this is a bit of an exaggeration for the infographic, but what's going on here pretty much is if you step over a line, you'll get rotation to the point where you start four-wheel sliding. And if you do that, not only will you get a lot of wear on your tires, but you're actually not turning anymore because your momentum is still driving you straight. You want to practice until you find that Goldilocks zone in the middle, where you're able to get rotation from your braking, but you're never entering that four-wheel slide. Let's take a look at some examples. This is my normal line for turns 1 and 2 for ARCA and Milwaukee. Let's try to replicate this line with a higher and lower brake bias, starting here at 62, then going up to 70 and down to 57. Here's the 70% brake bias turn. Notice how I'm never really able to get that same rotation even while dragging my brakes all around the corner. Now here's with 57% brake bias. Listen to this. Did you hear that? Not only did it ruin my speed, but the 4-tire slide probably ruined my tires as well. Let's hear it again. So try messing around with your brake bias during practice. If you want more turn on corner entry, try gradually lowering it. But if you start sliding, raise it back up to where the condition goes away.
Okay.
This is just one piece of the puzzle when it comes to your line though. Stuff like how much brake you use, what your braking point is, and also the overall shape of your line are all directly affected by your brake bias. So don't get stuck just practicing the same thing over and over again if you're far off. You can also change your brake bias during the race using the in-car brake bias adjuster,
Hey,
which
yo.
goes plus and minus 3%.
You can do it in car? Holy shit.
Bias. So don't get stuck just practicing the same thing over and over again if you're far off. You can also change your brake bias during the race using the in-car brake bias adjuster, which goes
Let's use those buttons. Where's this brake bias shit? Keybinds. Car setup.
I have my
brake bias there.
I have mine keybound.
I know, I'm gonna keybind it.
But what happens is like in some cars it'll show you, like in the Porsche, it'll show you your brake bias, like what it's set at all the time. But it changes like based on what car you're in. So it's like
Because he was saying this is one of the things that you can change and fix too.
yeah, it is, and that's probably really good.
So
you should do it based on the black box probably.
The fuck is a
That's what I
black
mean
box?
to say.
Oh.
Your relative and stuff. Does that make sense?
Oh, the little box thing that pops up?
Yeah, if you look in your keybinds,
Yeah, that's where I
that's
am.
called like the black box.
Yeah, that's where I am.
So there's like a whole section for black box like keybind. In there, when you're not, I don't know if there's a key in the black box or something, but
So
when
you
you're
press
on the
F8.
track and you have your like car adjustments up or something, then you can manually click with your mouse.
Yeah.
And I think that's like even when I adjust it in the car, I'm still looking at that page, or like on my wheel, I'm still looking at that page to see how much I'm adjusting it. If that makes sense.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 36 Celsius.
Some people have like different settings. So they'll use like a dial, and then like where their dial is kind of tells them how much they're using. But I just have like a button basically that goes like one up, one down. So it's nice to have a place that tells you like how much up or down you're going. Mine's actually like a flick toggle, but sometimes it doesn't always register. So
The
you
in-car
have to be
adjustments. Yeah,
careful of
yeah,
that.
Oh, F8. In-car adjustments.
That'll show you in-car adjustments.
Okay, yeah. So what does that button now do? Oops.
Which button, man? Like the brake bias?
Yeah, in-car adjustments, black box. What does that do?
Okay, so I wouldn't directly buying that one. You should buy like black box previous and black box like forward. And then, because there's like 12 black boxes. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's all the folders for it.
Yeah, and then so in the in-car adjustments, we'll tell you like with each car what you're allowed to adjust based on like a fixed setup, or like once the race has started, you're not allowed to edit the setup. So certain people that like are running on a team will have like an endurance setup or something.
Actually,
And different people will run different settings on those setups. So you can usually change like your wing angle, your brake bias, and like your anti-roll bars. And so like 2 people can run different settings, and the settings get changed like during the driver swap while they're in the pit or something. Yeah, people change their brake bias all the time. I don't mess with it that much because I'm not a very consistent driver. So it's hard for me to measure like the difference if I'm not able to stay on the line that I want all the time. If that makes sense?
Yep.
Like I was watching this, like blew my mind. Watching this 10K guy, and he's so precise with his inputs and stuff that he noticed, I probably told you this before, he noticed like the wind. And so he started changing like his qualifiers when he would like leave the pit to do his qualifying lap based on whether the wind was with his car or not. So that guy is so precise. What I mean to say is that guy is so precise that when like he's off, when something's off, he's able to notice like the wind making a difference. Whereas like I'm like could be a half a second off in the corner for no reason.
That was 33.93.
Yeah.
That was 34.12. That puts you 0.18, slower than your best. That lap time was 33.00. That's your best lap in the session.
Shit balls. Fuck. Oh, what was...
Mind these track limits, please, Gary.
There you go, that's that thing. There you go. That's a horrible sound it makes, though. Oh, that's the talk.
No. Fuck.
How many does it go up?
So you're giving it a try?
Yeah.
So if you go back to in-car adjustment.
Yeah, I was going through the other stuff.
So hit that all the way to the right.
That's 3 point.
Max it out.
Huh? That is.
Yeah, max it out. Leave it there.
Well, I'm seeing what each one of them is. I just started with 50%, so I'm continuing to go
Track
around.
temps increasing. It's
But I
now
went into the
38
wall.
Celsius.
Yeah, I'd go from like, I'm not sure what the base is. There'll be like a default setting. I'm not sure if it's 0.
Well, it starts off with 0.
Same
Okay.
track again, low OL.
I would try and max
It's
it
the
out
same week.
to start,
Now we're practicing.
so that you feel the difference, so that like you're not doing that climate change thing with the frog in the pot of water. So if you go incrementally up each time, you're like the frog that doesn't feel the difference in the temperature.
Yeah, true.
But I think you want to like make huge adjustments for learning purposes to see like what are the extremes of what the car does, from like center, left, like full left, and like full right. The same way you would when you're like almost like calibrating your wheel. So you know like what the limit is. And then you get an understanding of like what it is you're
You've just
changing
done
in
a
the car
32.63. It's your best lap
when you
in
make
this
the
session.
adjustment. So you can like tone it down potentially or something.
No, it's understandable. Yeah, Monster Jam, we were
So like
watching
once you
some
have a good
videos to get
understanding
better.
of like,
And now we're
do like,
implementing
you
what
know,
we've
maybe
learned.
45 laps with 3 brake pressure, and then like 45 laps with like -3 or something. You have a
Your
good
lap
sense
was
of
at
like what changed in the
34.00.
car,
You're currently 1.34
and
off
then
your
you can
best.
sort of measure where you think you want to put your dial.
That lap was
Way
at
too tight.
33.44. You're now 0.81 off your best. You've just done a 33.23. You're currently 0.60 off your best. Your last lap time was at 33.20. You're now
Fuck that corner,
0.57
man.
slower than your best.
You bastard.
Oh shit, I just got called out.
Your lap time was at 32.16. That's your quickest lap in this session.
I think I need to put new springs in my gas pedals. It's just, there's no feeling in it.
Got a new spring? Yeah.
That lap was at 32.38. That puts you 0.22 off your best. lap time was 32.62. You're currently 0.47 off your best.
Feel.
Feels, yeah, you can totally tell.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 40
But I'm
Celsius.
also I have to figure out my angles too. And then I fuck up and then I'm like, what was I doing? Fuck shit.
What are your lap time?
No idea. Those are splits.
It'll show you, yeah, if you go into the splits, it'll show you somewhere. Lap time. Or there. 35, best 32, lap 17.
I kept on attacking this corner wrong. Oh, yeah, you can totally tell with that one, shit. Then I keep on fucking up, rolling out.
What are you using for the track map?
Huh? Oh, right now? I don't know. I'm not even noticing that. It's just normal to put up.
Yeah, but was what app are you using? Voice out or something?
You've just done a
What?
33.90.
You should
That
probably pull
puts
up
you
like the break test
1.74 off your
to
best.
help you with your inputs.
The brake bias is at 2.0 right now.
Sorry, the brake telemetry or the brake choice. So it shows you like where you have your fourth gear 200 kilometers and it shows you your input. You can get that as like a graph.
I know.
And
I
that
had it
helps
up
you
in
to
that other
visualize.
program. I didn't like that program.
Your lap time was
Oh, no?
33.66.
No. And I can just wait
You're
till
now 1.50. Slower than
2
your
more
That's
weeks and then we'll
sweet,
have it in
yeah.
iRacing.
That's fair. That's fair.
I know that I'm smoothly going into shit except for letting off the gas, but I'm not like hardcore braking on shit. Or like, break your brake.
Probably braking too much.
Well, I'm trying to figure out where the car turns and not
That's
turning
right.
my wheel, so obviously I'm going to be braking too much because I'm trying to feel where the car is turning without turning the wheel. And then if you don't turn enough, then you're not turning. But then you also got to figure it out. Did I come out of, did I enter it correctly? Am I doing it right? Am I going to what?
I think turning the line on might help a little bit. To brake, you.
Oops, did it again.
I think you're braking too early. Because when you want to brake is when the car is moving the slowest. So at like the apex of the corner or something. And so right at that point where you're in the corner and your car is moving slow,
Oops.
just for like a slight moment, you tap the brake and it'll rotate your car. So something that's weird about the
He
braking
wasn't
line, or the
tapping his
driving
brake.
line,
He was holding it down for a little bit.
he was also probably on a different course though.
Oh, yeah, totally.
He's trail
Yeah, I see
braking
those
more.
walls.
So I'm not sure how much you should trail brake in this one. But when you're trail braking, I don't know exactly your percentage, but you're almost like, you know, there's like two little bars at the start, at the top and the bottom of your throttle inputs.
Yeah, yeah.
When you're trail braking, you're almost like only the one bottom bar. Oh, so you're comparing your replay to the line?
No, so
Is it-
one of the other tips is
Oh,
be friendly with the wall. So I'm trying to go close to the wall, and I'm looking at certain
Yeah,
things to
don't be
repeat against
scared.
the wall. So it's like, okay, how close am I? How close was I to the wall with what I was making reference for?
I also noticed like that guy, he'll send it out on, I noticed it in my own gameplay on Charlotte, like sometimes you have confidence to put your foot on the gas or like make a small adjustment, and then like when you get out of the corner you're right up against the wall. And I think some of that's just like practice confidence. So I'm not sure, in that line it shows you to like lift a second time or something. That might be like a tire saving thing. I'm not sure. I feel like at this point when you brake a little bit, after that you just full throttle.
Yeah, it had like 2 lift spots right there. All right, come on.
After
Oh.
you decisively choose to start going on the throttle, I wouldn't lift again.
So there was a lift point.
That's something to do with like saving your tires or something.
That's what this whole shit is about. I save my tires, I'll be able to attack harder later down the road, because everyone's sliding out. Okay.
So yeah, so usually like I'll find that the line like isn't good or something. But then the better that I get at the track, I realize that the line is actually like really close to what I should be doing. But I'm also like a very limited driver. You guys.
So one of the things I'm noticing is I'm not entering the wall soon enough.
During the wall?
So some of the times I'm entering up into the top lane, you know, different spots, but then I'm not getting up to the wall soon enough.
Okay, so
Yeah.
close
Need to be there.
close the sim maybe for a minute, and we should maybe go session and watch the top split. See what they're doing.
Oops.
Or you should drive.
How do you
Okay.
what?
Sometimes it's good if you go to start spectating at the bottom of races. It says like, yeah. So scroll, it's a blue button. Yeah. That one. And then you can go, so there's all these, yeah, the top one. That's like the best drivers online right now. And you can watch their race.
Oh,
You can
sick.
drive on, you have to choose your car. You can
Oh.
drive on the track with them.
As a
But you're a
ghost?
ghost.
What?
Yeah. So this can show you like what your pace is like in comparison to like a top driver or something. Like I've done it a few times with, yeah, like top split, or sometimes my friend will be in like the 4th top split or something, and they're
wow.
like 2K, and I'll go and I'll try and keep up and just see like how far off I am.
What the hell's this W?
And I'm pretty far off sometimes. That's a pro. And like, that's not even just like a pro, that's like an iRacing real life pro or something. So there's a lot of pros in real life that drive cars professionally that play iRacing, but they don't have pro license.
Wow.
So this guy is like competitive in iRacing or something.
That's crazy to see.
There's gonna be more of those. There's something in the thing now. What would that be called? Like the series list, where it's called an A class is the NASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing qualifying series. And I think that's something to do with like creating like an esports pool or something.
Yeah.
Which then I've heard something about they're trying to get a little bit more into esports. They tried a couple times, but they failed. And so this new go is gonna be interesting.
Oh, of course, Stephen Wilson's first. Of course. Can we see his inputs?
So right now, yeah, you might be able to see like by his name or something. Is there something there?
Yeah, 20. If you get to me, you can still buy me.
If you go into the car, depending on your like settings, your field of view, you can see his inputs a little bit, like cockpit.
Yeah, I must have burnt the right front off.
If you're too far forward in your cockpit, you can't see, so you'd have to hit like test and move your cockpit back, your field of view back, to be able to watch. They may have changed it. I thought there used to be something like beside the name on the left side. I can't see where your camera is.
Yeah, no, there's nothing there.
It might be something different if you're like on a team. Not sure. There's another time where it shows you those inputs. So it might be because you're on the person's team.
Run in here.
It might be because you're like actively in the race. I'm not sure. But yeah, watching these guys in the cockpit view and like the chase cam to see how close they get to the wall and stuff, it can be really helpful.
Thanks, sir.
And or racing against them. And when you're on the track, you get to see like where they're turning in, how fast they're going in comparison to you, which stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a tool I like a little bit.
Saying hi, Jason.
Oh yeah, so black box you only get like, you don't get much of this week. So yeah, did test. Go jump on the track with them, dude.
How many laps? What's going on here?
So if you hit result,
lap 38.
oh, it's almost over. Point.
Yeah, but still, this is where action happens. In NASCAR.
So yeah, the guy in first, you're right, the guy in first is running on the outside.
Up to the wall, baby. You gotta
Go
tease her.
low.
You gotta tease her. You can't let her touch you. No kisses to the cheeks.
Okay, that's what I would expect. So it's only on this other one that he runs high the
Saying
whole
hi,
way.
Zach.
Oh, he runs low now. Okay, there was something. He was pulling off a pass or something. Turn number 3 passing on the outside. Champ.
Saying hi.
That's a
He's throttling her. Ooh. 3 and 6 are kissing. That's a 9, buddy. Numbers are towards us. Oh, they're catching up too. Lap 42. If it's gonna happen now.
So,
Oh, oh, oh. He's using up his reserve for tires. Oh, oh. And slippy slidey. 2's making his way. Oh, no. Just camera angle. No, he is making his way. He's taking his chance. Oh, he's out of it.
so when you get to like their level, in any of the disciplines or something, there's like a limit to what you can get the car to do. Something. And then you get like buffs for being behind.
44 one lap. This is their chance to make it. Fucking last place just totally blocked them off for a bit. Oh, he gave him space. Oh. Get that upper hinder.
We go for that.
Oh, I'm excited for the next race.
That's what you get, idiot. Trying to block me. Direct yourself again.
That's a bummer.
Oh,
We
buddy.
can't get my map up for this.
Whoa.
Dude, how is that guy wrecking again? We came up the track and killed me earlier.
That was cool.
He's
I think the third wreck is at 60 minutes.
man.
Scared the shit out of me there.
Yeah, me too, dude. It's the second time he's done that at the end of the race. Come up on the track like that.
Yeah, I was just trying to stay out of the way today. Should have known better.
Oh, sick.
Ellen is retired from your race.
Yeah, there you go. Be a child.
I want to see how that first track happened. We were 3 wide, I know that.
Neat. All right, 22 minutes to the next race. Alright, if you're enjoying, hit that like and hit that follow. Help out the channel. Nope, wrong button. Where are we at? That is cool.
Track temperature is falling. It's now 36 Celsius.
There you go. Get in there sooner, bitch. Stay in there. Fuck.
Your last lap time was at
Don't come so sharp
34.35.
in here. That one was not good. Don't come so sharp.
That was at 35.47. You're currently 1.12, slower than your best.
Yeah, easier said than done sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially like the thing that I like about iRacing is it's like kind of relaxed, but there's also like a very fine timing on everything. Yeah. So
You've just done
you
a
have to be extremely
33.73.
like
That's your
accurate and
quickest lap.
precise with like when you hit the brake, when you hit the accelerator, for different outcomes. The other thing I kind of like about it is there's a lot of time where you don't have to be precise, where you're just like learning the layout of the track.
Your lap time was 34.30. That puts you 0.58 off your best.
Shit.
That was at 34.00. You're now 0.26 off your best. That lap time was 32.75. That's your best lap in this session.
Ah, fuck. Forgot to do that other thing.
That lap was a 33.76. You're currently 1.01, slower than your best. Last lap was at 34.02. That puts you 1.27 off your best.
You guys watching Arca?
How long till it's going?
To the race?
Yeah. Yeah.
15 minutes?
Yeah,
We've got damage.
I was watching the like IRL Arca. One of the kids right now that's on the field is 15 years old.
Oh,
That's
it's
crazy.
that button, son of a bitch.
Or did you like dot out your split times or something?
What? What about my split times?
What's in the top left corner? It's like which grade dot?
It's the flags. The light telling you what flag is going on, if it's a yellow flag, red flag, black flag, green palm. Oh, yeah. Okay. Calm your shit, Gary, and then do it. Oh yeah, is that a thing? Oh no, sweet.
How do you deal with not seeing the real dash?
I don't know.
Now delete this lap. You've cut the track.
Is there other information I'd be seeing, should be seeing? I've got some of the information up on my screen. Well, yeah, all that information else is the same shit. Yeah, I need to come better. Come slowly. Whatever. Get on the gas slower.
Your lap time was at 33.77. That puts you 1.02 off your best.
Into the wall sooner. Stay there. not bad. That was a little bit better. Let's not stab the next corner.
There are pit road RPM lights and temps.
Ah, we kissed the wall, you bastard.
Just
Oh, we
done
stabbed that one.
33.66. You're currently 0.91, slower than your best.
Ooh. Right up to the wall sooner. Damn, we keep on getting pushed out of the same area.
Lap time was 33.00. You're now 0.22 off your best.
Oh, I thought about it that time with gradually increasing my gas. Gas pedal. Gas pedal.
You've just done a 32.69. That's your fastest lap today.
Up against the wall, up against the wall, up against the wall, up against the wall, up against the wall. Ugh, I can hear my tires. Yeah, I definitely need to add a dampening spring.
That was
My
a
gas pedal's way too
32.01.
high.
That's your fastest lap.
Fucking cocky bukkake. Up against the wall, 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 up against the wall.
That lap was a 32.32. You're currently 0.31 off your best.
Yeah, still don't feel like the car's loose. There you go, I felt that was fucking loose. Holy shit. Hey yo.
That lap was a 32.54. You're now 0.53 off your best.
Maybe I'm being on light foot and I need to like step on it. Instead of softening it, it's the, yeah. Okay, some rallycross shit. I can hear the tires squeal though.
That was a 31.41. Good lap. That's your best in the session.
Well, shit. Up against the wall, up against the wall. Oh, it's too much to the wall, up against the wall, up against the wall. Hold it. Holy shit. Oh yeah, we got buttons.
You've just done a 31.42. You're less than a tenth of a second off your best. Track temperature's increasing. It's now 38 Celsius.
Shit, it's fast laps out of the wall.
lap was a 31.60. That puts you 0.19.
Shitballs.
Slower
Turn the
than
wheel,
your
buddy.
best.
Up against the wall, up against the wall, up against the wall, up against the wall. Not too much. Up against the wall. There you go, there you go, there you go. Yeah. Got it. Now I know where I should be driving now. Oh shit.
That lap was a 32.51. That puts you 1.10 off your best.
Bum, 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 bum. Let's just double check first.
G'day, you motherfuckers.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Very nice. Stomping on the brake does work. My laps took a drastic increase. Instead
Decrease.
of lightly trail braking to just like woof. You just go woof and then like, oh, okay. You totally dip if you just like commit to the brake.
Just fucking send it, brother.
Fucking sick. I went from like 32s, 33s straight down to 31s. That was sick. Yeah, 31.41. I'm understanding. Oh yeah, shit, let's watch the replay. That's what we gotta do.
Happy Friday, fuckers.
It's Thursday.
Well, sucks to be you then, because it's Friday, work is done. I got a long weekend, 3-day weekend. Let's go.
Wait. I don't need the TV for this. I need this. Okay, so this is before I started chanting. Right? Is it 6 laps maybe? Yeah. We did 24. Oh yeah, this is before I realized about the braking. Maybe let's, yeah.
I need to find a petrol station. My fuel is about to run out.
So I'm just chanting up against the wall, 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 up against the wall. And we're stomping at this point. Yeah. Don't dive. Don't dive. There you go.
Hey Ricky,
Yeah.
for the 24,
Yeah.
for the Nurburgring, have you decided what car you're racing?
Probably a BMW.
Be the BMW,
Probably.
not the Porsche?
Undecided. Maybe the Porsche. Porsche is smoother. BMW is faster. So it's like easier to set faster times in BMW than the Porsche.
Oh no, I went through a red
Up
light.
against the wall, up against the wall. Good job, good job. Yeah, this is where it started clicking. Stomp. Fuck that up. Ah, bummer.
Oh,
19 seconds.
fuck.
What are you racing, Ricky, or are you doing something else?
I was playing StarCraft. I was watching videos of racing. Station.
We were learning about how to go faster, tire wear, shit like that. And then we started watching.
iRacing released their season 2 recently?
No, not yet.
Oh, that's next week.
No,
Yeah.
2 more weeks.
Oh,
Is-
2 more weeks.
It's week 13. Wow. Monday is week 13. But yeah, no. And then he told we were started spectating the top people at Charlotte.
Okay. Because aren't they doing like another overhaul for like all the NASCARs and the aero and all that kind of shit, the tire wear and stuff for the ovals?
Oh, really?
Doing what?
Yeah, what?
Doing
Yeah.
what? What did you say, Toilet?
Where was that in the
think
press
I
release?
I think I heard, I could be wrong, that when they do the season 2 update, they're gonna do a release of they're updating all the like the aero effects, wind and all that kind of shit, and tire model updates for the NASCARs. And they're also updating the model, all the trucks. They're giving to the new model of the trucks and the new NASCAR Gen 6s or something. The new body or
You
something.
fucking bastard. You're right. Here we go. iRacing's 2026 Season 2 update, launching in March, brings major enhancements for NASCAR fans, including the addition of the NASCAR Ram truck to the Craftsman Truck Series roster, making it 4 in total. The 2026 Cup Series cars feature updated engines and aero packages. That might just be for that truck.
Yeah, it just said they're adding one truck. I don't know.
Because these are all words to still be talking about. So this is the Cup Series cars are going to feature an updated engine and aero packages. So what are Cup Series cars?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's just from a
NASCAR
video
trucks. Cup Series are updated. Next gen cars. Cup Series cars are updated with 2026 engine and aero packages, higher HP, lower aero, track refreshes, significant visual overhauls for Lanier National Speedway, Langley Speedway, and USA International Speedway. TCR update. The Audi RS3 LMS Gen 2 TCR arrives, moving the Gen 1 to legacy status.
The aero package that's being upgraded is like for the car, not for like the
effects of the model. Like
Yeah, the Cup
not
Series
the
cars.
aerodynamics
Yeah.
effects in game.
Dive
and
deeper.
apparently there was also an update for the IndyCar as well.
There's going to have some things. So all Cup Car Series have been updated to March 2026 to real-world rules, including specific aero and engine enhancements for different track packages. Dynamic overhaul, multi-season oval refresh project begins rolling out, focusing on realistic rubber buildup on the racing line and how tires pick up rubber during cautions. Garage quality of life, a redesigned garage interface for direct ride height adjustments without manually wrestling with spring perches. New tooltips also provide sweet spot ranges for dampening. Track updates, St. Petersburg Street Service. Short track art overhauls. 3 classic short track overhauls are receiving ground up artwork refreshes. Lanier National, Langley Speedway, USA. Yeah. Series and competition. NASCAR Coca-Cola shit. Drafting improvements. NASCAR
I thought I heard
O'Reilly,
that-
formerly Xfinity cars, have received an improved drafting model for better pack racing authenticity.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought I heard something about fucking not just the cars, but the tracks and what they were updating, how drafting and shit.
Barber Motor
something-
Speedway, a new rescan and rebuild of the track included to all
I
owners.
don't think there's anything about aerodynamics and
Track
drafting.
temperature's decreasing.
No.
It's now 36 Celsius.
Sorry.
Ram trucks are coming to the truck series. Chevrolet Camaro.
Because that'd be a pretty big change. And people generally say that, like, drafting is too effective, but, like, it makes for exciting races. So, it's like a give and take.
You reckon they'll update the Porsche Cup car, get rid of all the fucking the bounciness?
No.
No. It'll still be a trampoline.
Does it say that they're updating a Porsche Cup car?
I don't know. I don't remember. I just watched a short video on the guy saying stuff about NASCAR. I didn't see anything else.
No, it's the same reason why they don't fix it like last week. Because they don't know how to fix it yet. Sometimes you have a problem in your life and you don't have an immediate solution for it. Because it's never been solved before. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So like it's the same as like a game like Tarkov. Like some of these systems like no one else is using, and when you implement it, you're like testing something on your player base and using them as guinea pigs, and like there is no answer if it goes like quick answer if it goes wrong.
Yeah.
Which is difficult because people get upset.
I was just asking. Jeez. Holy
Well, fuck you.
fuck.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck me, please. Just do it. I want you to. Come down here and fuck me. I need to go fill up my car. I'm almost running out of fuel.
They so slow. Oh, never mind. Oh, our dude in silver's not here. That was crazy.
I guess you're right. If they did have a fix, because now would be the time to implement it. It's, in between the seasons. So you can't change a car during the season, right? I think part of the bouncing is like a feature to the Porsche Cup. Because it prevents like spinning out. Talking to a wall. Yo. Good luck in your race, Mr. Mustache.
This is not my race. I'm watching those top people.
Oh, you're watching the top?
Yeah.
See what they're doing?
But
You
now
can
with-
race with them.
No, I'm good
I
for now.
recommend trying to grid with them. And then after like a couple laps, when you fall behind or crash or something, then you jump out and like watch. Does that make sense? Good up, see what you can
Track
do.
temp is 33 Celsius. The air temp is 21.
What happens now?
Strength of field is
You can leave
2,600.
early, I think. You might be able to leave right now. So if you put your car in gear,
So they can't see me?
no, they can't see you. So I think you can put your car in gear right now. Can you try?
No. No.
Oh, okay. You might have to wait. Fuck. Okay, so what happened? I think what I do is you miss the start and then like you pop out of the pits and then you wait for the people to catch up. In some races you can leave the pits early. In, like multi-class and stuff.
Oops.
Okay, rolling start.
So yeah, this one isn't the best maybe to like test drive right away.
Why?
Well, like just it's harder to.
Safety car speed
Oh,
is
they let you out.
87
Nice.
kilometers
Yeah,
per
go
hour.
join up with the front guy. Go speed up through everybody, and go to the front guy. And so try and keep up with the front guy, and you're gonna fall off, and that's okay. They'll be driving through you, which will be
So
like
can
super
these,
jarring.
These people can't.
What's the cutoff
me?
for losing your
You
license?
can't see. You
Is
just
it
drive
2.5
right through
or
'em.
2?
That's
Yeah,
terrible.
it's scary.
Ooh, ooh,
And
ooh.
It's like you don't want to do it in a race.
Yeah,
And one time, like I probably was really close to driving
Fuck,
through
I'm
somebody
pretty
in a
close.
race. But yeah, if you stick up here and
little
then
face
just
goes
like
a
follow
long
with
way.
them, try and stay with them.
Do their
I
physics
went from-
work with
I
me?
went from 3
I
to
believe so.
2.2 just 2 races
That's
yesterday.
fucking
So
creepy. The guy's like right there. Right there.
So it's a tool that allows you to practice like
wow.
Hopefully you don't get caught up in
Which
nothing.
good.
This is how you get in the
All right,
action.
Gary, here we go.
so yeah, you can practice like being side by side with cars and stuff.
Go.
It gets weird because they like drive through you. But
Still there.
it's good. And try and like
Still there.
follow their
Clear
lines
high.
and stuff.
Got car high.
Really tough.
Clear outside.
Holy fuck this.
It's fast, eh?
Car inside. Clear inside. Car outside. Clear high. Inside. Clear low.
I got lost in the sauce.
Clear inside. Car outside. Clear outside.
Try and stay with them.
Car high. Clear outside. Got car low.
Use what you learn, Gary.
Still there.
Remember what you learned.
Still there.
Oh my god, where did it go?
On those points, I tend to like back off a little bit, or like try and move somewhere where like
Inside to clear car
I'm
low.
not inside the car.
Clear low.
Because I try and treat it as if like I can't go inside the car. But sometimes they'll do what's just happening where it's like they don't see your car, so they run up inside the car.
Where's the
So,
that's fucked up.
this might help you feel more comfortable like driving closer.
Still there. Clear low. Car low. Clear low.
Oh shit.
And at like a certain point, I usually crash and fall behind.
Outside.
And that's the point where I start
Clear
like
high.
crashing.
Car outside. Clear high.
There we go.
neighbor code?
Car inside. They're
You wanna
inside.
race the neighbor?
Great. 2, I'll let you have a go, yeah.
Breezy mentioned it. You know, the Breezy.
Yeah. Okay.
Like a couple months away. Get the NEC practice all the time.
Fucking give me a stick car for bitch. Fuck off.
Racing person. Then iRacing. Probably on the street.
We out to P17. Behind us now, 0,
Every
4,
night,
6,
sir.
7 laps
Every
ahead.
day. Yeah. Crazy thing. Maybe for the whole corner.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I've had experience when I'm driving.
You don't have that experience. You don't have to cut off.
Car high.
Not that much.
Hold your line.
And like, possibly,
Clear high.
doesn't matter or something. And the people have to like put their signal on and do what they're doing.
They just fucking do it. It's like, fuck. Or they like slam the brakes.
Shit balls. You saw it jump out of me. Higher, longer, higher.
The gap to 18th. Behind is now 0.53. 10 laps ahead.
Then he gets close enough to bounce.
Car inside. Inside's clear. Inside. You're in the middle. Clear high.
I'm being taken over.
On the outside, 3 wide.
You gotta throw the
I'm
lock.
a solo.
Car high.
Fuck, that's weird.
Clear high.
Oh, and they go.
Some weird Agent Smith Matrix shit.
Sit down, toilet. Sit
So-
down, toilet. Jesus.
That's the way the action's gonna be. That's a cool trick to do. I'm gonna use that more often so I can get used to the getting creeped out by them phasing through you.
Yeah, don't get too used to that. But
True.
it's up you get to see what the pace of a stronger field is.
outside, nap on the inside, Mountain Dew about to splash onto him. Fuck, that's dumb.
Track temps increasing. It's now 36 Celsius.
Wait, what was that?
Can you talk to the guys in Top Split as well?
I mean, I think you can private message.
Oh no, don't do that.
But that's
shit.
about it.
Yeah.
Just fucking scream in the air. Fuck your body!
Yeah, you don't get a voice.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to see because of this. Ah, bummer.
Thank you, 17.
Oh yeah, when I joined here, there was 2 different fucking sessions. Who are the other 2?
Oh, they're racing. They're
Didn't
doing
mean to
stuff.
crowd you there, 5.
They're practicing.
Ah, they just didn't want to join you?
No, they were in there before.
Ah,
Tip 4.
Wait, what?
I started my own
And you
room
let-
because it was, you know, the pit's more relaxed. I didn't want to impede on whatever they were doing, and I don't know if I knew them.
That's actually.
You know,
I like that.
if they
Oh,
wanted,
I came in. That was good.
if they
That
wanted to
bottom
hang
plate
out, they
B.
can just pull me over, come over here, be like, hey, what's up, and I'd be like, hey, what's up?
true.
This is an invite-only session.
That's why there's different channels.
Yeah, yeah.
And certain. Discord probably utilize more channels sometimes.
Bummer.
What's up?
Skirt.
No, I was hoping I could move the camera. Nah. You ever messed around with the broadcasting app for this thing?
19, you
this
gonna keep
game?
on till you send me? And
Nope.
So cool.
never mind, you just wrecked yourself.
Is it a third
Dumbass.
party?
You have to be in the session and shit. It's like a weird overlay extra stuff that gives you access to different things in the cameras.
Oh?
And you can like, it's for broadcasting iRacing, and then you can like hotkey things to certain stuff that'll switch different custom camera angles. You can fly a drone in the shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, I kind of think you did.
You just take up a spot in track in like the pits as a car, so you have to have all the tracks that are in the season if you're gonna do that shit.
Yeah.
It's the same as the
Yo.
others. Yeah, that's weird that you can't watch like other sessions. Like buying a car.
Fucking knew it'd be you. I can't turn, sorry, trying to get stopped.
Megalomaniac.
Huh. Lap 24. So that,
I'm 31.
Wait a minute, we stick to that bottom. You might catch him, homie.
This corner coming up, you go high. Is this saving tires? Because this shouldn't have any problems right now. It's 24 laps. They're going to start going.
You gotta break your loyalty to the bottom.
People are catching up though.
I'm really liking that bottom on the long run here.
Oh, slip and sliding.
Oh, it's definitely gonna win out in the long run. They already
Slip sliding
on the high side. Just gotta get careful when they get real desperate. Try and hold it.
Chaffin, all right. Oh.
That's about the way to go.
Do. Max Verstappen. You excited for the F1 again?
I don't know. I guess, yeah. Shit's cool.
They're down here at the moment. I can go watch it if I wanted to. They're like an hour away from my house where the F1s are in Melbourne.
Nah, man. Main thing, fuck traffic. Fuck all the people. No thanks.
Yep.
Well, look at this.
The paint literally makes the grip great.
And you do gotta be careful with it though.
Oh, he's been loose and goosey.
Yeah, you're riding a fine line.
Oh, he's made poor choices. Oh, I wonder if we missed the beginning.
20, we're not going nowhere, bro. I mean, we gotta work together.
Poor choice. Poor choice.
Maybe he was being too aggressive and he used up all his tires because he was sliding out.
Yeah, people do that a lot, and especially in the lower levels. Like a lot. Like that video that we were watching with DJ VJ.
Yeah.
He said like, even in like where like you can get to like 3K without doing a lot with tires. Like only like a little bit or something. So
somebody went.
You can do pretty good and you can go really fast. But give and take what you practice or something.
Yeah, no. You've been given the knowledge, and now it's up to you to be like, and now what, bud?
Perfect.
I was excited to practice all those things, and then I panicked. And then the dudes are phasing through you, and you're like, I can't see.
I'm glad you did the video. It's starting to close up on me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was cool.
Dum.
Oh, number 5 slow catching up.
Man, should have been running that low line sooner.
Bummer.
What?
I was
Oh,
hoping
yeah.
that we could see people's. Oh wait, hold on.
I see you do
Tire
it. I
info
knew it.
by switching who we're watching. I had high hopes.
You had high hope.
Yeah, high hopes. High
High
hopes.
High hope. Oh, well,
I was
the
fairly
hope.
disappointed.
Hi ho, hi ho. That is a very high ho.
Where's the next one?
She does all
This
the
guy's
drugs.
taking
She's
off, man.
very tall and she's a massive slut. Hi ho.
Oh,
Hi
five
ho.
made his way past 2. I mean 12. That's sick. Oh, catching up to last place. Oh no. Yeah. There you go. That's nice. So there's problems.
That was scary.
Hey, Luke, I won't fight you too hard, man. Just tell me where you want me.
What do you want, my baby?
Stay up high if you want.
It's 10-4.
This is a great view on dribbles.
Fuck you and your triples, Mr. Mustache. Just fuck you and your triples.
Thank you.
Oh shit, too far.
Copy.
There we go. 5's catch up to 1. Last lap's 31. 30. 30.7, 30.6. Ooh, 5 is getting up there. He's got freshies possibly. Or there are more freshies.
Skirt.
Oh, he's gonna make his move. 41 laps.
Oh, it's going to be a good one.
Let's go.
You boys keep it clean up
you
there.
looking at, Burb? I'll fuck you up.
Yeah, okay, big
Yeah.
man.
That's what I thought. You better fucking run away. I'll eat you for breakfast.
Oh, he's making his move. Does it pay off? Protected. Denied. Oh, defends. Possibly. I don't really know. The fuck am I talking about? Oh, there's a defend. That was a defend. Oh yeah, that was a defend. Good job, Gary. Good job. Let's go.
Kyle, come back here.
last lap. It's Charlotte. Oh, he's defending. He's pumping. He's bumping. They kissed.
Oh, come on, dude.
Oh, look at him. He's got some attitude over the radios.
Do you not know how to hold a line, dude? You wrecked me last race, too.
Oh, shit.
You just come up to the top and act like no one's behind, no one's next to you, dude. 2 races in a row. Get a spotter, dude.
He's not streaming. He don't care.
It's the last lap, dude. You would have done the same thing. We were right there on top of each other.
I would not have done the same thing because I didn't touch you. You need to learn how to drop clean.
Cameron has retired.
Well, I'm gonna love you and leave you, mad fuckers.
Alrighty. It's time to learn.
Alright.
Oh, see, I saw he's
Good
dipped down.
practicing.
Have a good night. I'll
Same
catch
to you,
later.
man.
Oh, okay, so if we're running with Breezy, then Breezy, like, runs the Porsche. So we'd probably run the Porsche for NEC.
Okay.
Or, like,
I might do some Porsche practice this weekend then. If I have the time. Big if. Oh,
Okay, take care.
take care.
True.
True.
Okay, so here's a question, and here's the thing. Number 5 complains about number 1. He says, "Hey man, what the fuck? Haven't you heard about racing the line?" So, that's the complaint. And then tell me your thoughts, and this is where it happens. I think that was it. It could be on the next lap. I think he's defending and shit.
Yeah. I don't know, like, oval etiquette enough to be able to say, like, whether or not that's a dirty move or not.
Nice. Yeah, like that shit right there. He complains about racing the line. This is where it was. So this interaction.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 33
when he said
Celsius.
So what are your thoughts on that?
I don't know.
I think it's just racing.
I don't know oval etiquette enough to say if that's a good move or not.
He goes off a bit. Yeah, because of the defending, he's offline a bit. At least coming to be shallow and it comes up high to defend. But since they're sort of in the corner, it gets a little bit squirrely. His tires are probably all sorts of fucked. He was fucking swimming with the fish there, bud. Look at his little flippers going. What do they call the back tail of a fish? And a warbly is. Wah, 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 wah. Huh. That was cool.
Gary, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. B31. joining. Inside. They're inside. B34. B29. B28.
What? Weird.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Car low. Inside's clear. Car low. Clear inside. Gary, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. You're now 1.90 off the pace. Your lap time was at 31.31. Last light was at 30.94. Car low. Clear low. Currently 1.64 off the leader's pace. Just done a 30.57. B30. Last lap time was at 31.00. Now 1.35 off the pace. Your lap time was 30.75. There's a car leaving the pits. That lap time was 30.82. Outside.
These tires are cooked.
There's damage, but still there. Car high.
That guy ran right into me.
You got hit?
Yeah. Oh, God, I hope I'm not involved in this lobby.
Sometimes you can see, like, you see the, where your camera is, yeah, you go through standings.
Yeah.
You can do it on the other like your regular back box as well. You see where it says B like 1.6? That's his license.
Yeah, yeah, I know about that.
he's
Yeah.
1.6 safety and 1.5K IR. So if they're close to your number, not I rating, and then likely will be in your lobby. And yeah, that can be like useful to gather information on people sometimes.
Oh, that's what that is. No, no, it's not. I thought this showed my brake bias. This thing down here.
No, that's probably wind. Not sure. That's the IR dashies.
Yeah.
Probably. Not sure. I've never used that part. Kinda looks like it's got a tire beside it.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought. But my in-car adjustments, I was changing them and that didn't change.
At 1%, yeah, it seemed weird. And then there's not a winds you can be different than that. Sure.
58 people, IR strength is 1439. That's kind of nice. I was wondering about that. Ah, okay, cool, because I can do that at the same time.
Hey, you're doing good, dude. You feed me twice last night.
Oh, in those races that we were in the same session?
Yeah, you're moving up the ranks, dude.
Checkered flags out, B30.
I didn't even know I beat you. I knew I in one of them, because didn't you crash out?
Crashed out both of them. But you know that happens, and you perform better. Your strategy worked and beat me.
One of the ones. Oh yeah, I remember you got taken out and I like
Exit's clear. Don't
spun
cross
out
the
all
white line.
crazy. I still got nicked with like 4 points, but then as the night went on, it just went to shit.
Yeah, fair. Last night. Probably why I wasn't super stoked to race today. I think I did some. I drank a big beer at lunchtime. I raced some Arca. It was good. Tomorrow will be better. More things to work on there. Do a little bit of braking.
The leader's just done a 30.10. The leader has just done a 29.93. 83, you've just done a 32.39.
Hey, you said jump out of me, man.
That's the end of the session. V12.
What?
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 33 Celsius. The leader has just done a 29.79. The leader has just done a 29.66.
grease is clean on freshies.
The track temp is 34 Celsius. The air temp is 21, 45 laps.
Good night, my friend.
All right, you have a good night, Master Jam. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. There you go. Relative. Hope you have a good Friday and a great weekend if we don't see you.
Good luck, boys. Good luck, boys.
Good luck, guys.
Huh. Maybe shows their mics.
Shake and bake.
This is a rolling start. Follow car number 17 in the outside lane. Safety car speed is 87 kilometers per hour.
Tighten this field up, yo.
You need to close the gap to the guy ahead. Please, Gary. Okay, get ready. Go. Car inside. Hold your line.
Sorry, 11. The car behind
Clear
me was
inside.
fucking all up in my ass.
You have damage.
Said tighten up the field.
Car outside. Clear outside.
You were literally dilly-dagging in the front, and then you started saying, "Oh, tighten up the field." I was tightening up the field.
The car in front of us is now with the
Yeah, but that doesn't mean run up my fucking ass.
I misunderstood.
21st. still there. Clear low. The leader has just done 29.85. 22nd place. That lap time was 31.00. The car in front has just done a 29.84. The next car is Jack, car number 70, the license. That was a 30.47. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
Wow.
The guy behind is now 1.20. P21. That last lap was a 31.
Oh man, I'm not trying to push.
No, you're good. If you want it, take the night. No idea what to do with this in front of us.
Nah, I don't want to be up there.
That's your quickest lap of this session. Place. That lap time was 30.26. Inside. Clear low. You have 8 incident points.
I got next.
Okay, Gary. The next car is Alexander, car number 24. Lantos, car number 21, is now leading.
Jacob, you're blinky. Or Benjamin.
He's scary in there. So, well, I don't know if you're drifting because you're looking in your mirror, if you're blocking out there. Keep that up. Ain't nothing good gonna come of it. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? Turn down into me.
Car in front is Hilton, car number 9, and their rating is 1.6. Outside. Still there. Clear outside. P16. That time was 31.04. is 3 laps behind.
Really, you dumb fuck?
Car high, dude. Do you know what car high means? Or car low for you?
Got car low. Clear inside. Gap to B16 behind is now 1.00. You've just done a 31.22.
Leaders, I'm gonna stay high for you.
Fourteenth. The driver in front of us is Alexander, car number 24. Your lap time was at 30.95. You've just done a 30.74. The gap behind is now 1.10. E14. Inside. Clear low. Car low. Clear low.
Dude, why did you not get back on it, you fucking moron?
Okay, Gary. The next car is 1 lap behind. The gap to Matthew behind is now 1.36.
Hey Trevor, I'm just trying to keep it on the track, so if you want to overtake, just do it clean. I'm pretty sure we're both trying to conserve tires here, so do whatever.
The next car is Norris, car number 6, and their rating is 1.7.
get out of the water.
Alright, Gary, the next car is one lap behind, 15th place. It's getting closer. The gap is now 0.73.
I'm not trying to hit the wall. I'm already at 10x.
Brother, I'm at 16.
16? Jesus.
Halfway home.
One of my
Okay,
buddies
on
is
fuel.
doing this race too alongside. In his split, somebody DQ'd themselves in lap 8.
Austin has been disqualified. Car low. He's still there. Clear inside. P15.
Don't mind me, Michael. I'm just cruising back into the field here.
Inside. Inside's clear.
I can't not turn out that far. I'm sorry.
Incident points.
Just pass me. Just pass.
Got a car outside. Still there. Clear high. The guy in front is 3 laps behind. Okay, Gary, the next car is Matthew, car number 16. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. V14. That lap was at 31.00. Alright, has been disqualified. That lap was at 31.23. P15 is closing you down. The gap has come down to 1.21. That was at 31.07. V14.
Alexander, how the fuck did you scream up that quickly, dude?
Clear low. to P15 behind is now 1.21. That lap was a 30.80. Lap time was at 30.77. To 15th place behind is now 2.7 seconds. The gap to P13 in front is now 3.6 seconds. Time was 31.08. The gap in front is now 3.2. You have 12 incident points. You've just done a 31.28. Gap to P1 behind is now 0.49. One lap ahead. Car low. They're inside P13. Matthew ahead is now 3.8. That was a 31.19. place. The gap in front is now 3.6. Left. The gap behind is now 3.8. White flag, last lap. Emery has just been disqualified. Miles is the winner. P13, there's the finish. Well done, that was good. That's the end of the session.
Nice job, you fucking idiot.
Boo. Oh, I took so many points.
Some people just really are fucking retarded.
Did you finish?
P13.
Not bad.
12 incident points. Womp womp.
Yeah. Moving up into stronger lobbies. We're gonna get faster.
Yeah, that accident happened in front of me and I got nicked, and then some other shit happened. Excited for this weekend and tomorrow. Just work on oh yeah, going out to my parents on Saturday. So maybe not Saturday, Friday and Saturday, Sunday. There you go, Friday, Sunday. Ooh, I went up 1 point. Yucky.
Not bad. It's a game.
Alright, I'll be right back. Hold on. Alright, well, this is where we're going to leave it for this evening. Yes. I hope you had fun. I had fun. Yeah, and I hope you join us tomorrow for more. We're going to try and work on that yellow number over there. Got to get that 3.32 higher up. But yeah, hopefully you'll be there. I'd love for you to join us. So hit that like, hit that follow so you get notified. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode. All right, everyone. See you guys later. Peace out. Ciao, ciao. Thanks for watching. Peace. Like and subscribe.